The 2026 Australian Open has delivered drama, surprise, and intense competition. But for Casper Ruud, one of the tournament's intriguing storylines ended earlier than many expected. The Norwegian star, seeded 12th, was widely tipped to make a deep run, yet his journey stopped in the fourth round, defeated by rising American Ben Shelton in a four-set match. We'll explore why Ruud exited early, not just the scoreline, but the context, the challenges, and the factors that contributed to his departure from Melbourne Park. In the fourth round, Casper Ruud began well, taking the first set 6-3 and looking composed, but the momentum shifted dramatically. Shelton came alive with a powerful serve, aggressive net play, and a fearless attacking style, turning the match around and winning 3 straight sets to take the match 3-6, 6-4, 3-6, 6-4. Statistically, Shelton dominated points at the net, winning 29 of 30, while also serving big and applying relentless pressure. This performance from Shelton wasn't a fluke. It was decisive, confident, and tailored to exploit weaknesses in Ruud's game that day. Ben Shelton, one of the ATP's most exciting young talents, brought fearless attacking tennis to Rod Laver Arena. While Ruud is traditionally strong from the baseline with consistent ground strokes, Shelton's powerful serve and willingness to finish points at the net put constant pressure on Ruud's rhythm. Where Ruud attempted to construct points and outmaneuver from the back of the court, Shelton shortened rallies and dictated play, forcing Ruud out of his comfort zone and putting the Norwegian on the defensive. Beyond tennis, Casper Ruud entered the Australian Open with significant life events unfolding off-court. His wife, Maria, was pregnant and due to give birth around the time of the tournament. This was not a background detail, it was a genuine emotional challenge. Ruud openly shared that he was prepared to withdraw and return home immediately if his wife went into labor. While many professional athletes compartmentalize personal life and competition, big personal moments, especially impending fatherhood, inevitably weigh on the mind. Even subconsciously, stress, distraction, and emotional weight can shift focus from tennis strategy to life priorities. The Australian Open's first week was unusual, with all top 6 seeds in both the men's and women's draws reaching the quarterfinals, something unprecedented in the Open era. This created a context where pressure mounted on each match. Every player knew they had to play at near-perfect levels, and any slip could be decisive. Ruud's opening rounds had been solid but not dominant. Against Shelton, critical moments slipped through his fingers. Late breaks of serve in the second and third sets shifted control. Casper Ruud's game is built on consistency, heavy topspin, and constructing points from the baseline. For much of his career, this style has brought great success, especially on slower surfaces like clay. But against Shelton's big serves and net aggression, that rhythm was disrupted. Instead of extending rallies, where Ruud thrives, Shelton often ended points quickly, neutralizing Ruud's strength. In tennis, matchups matter. This wasn't just a loss, it was a tactical mismatch on the day, exacerbated by the elements we've discussed. Shelton referenced the atmosphere in Melbourne as a factor in his performance, saying the crowd and environment fueled him. While Ruud is experienced and has handled big matches before, the combination of facing a confident young rival, playing away from home, and dealing with external emotional demands created a situation where the momentum favored Shelton, both in style and energy. Even in defeat, there were positives. Ruud won the first set convincingly, showing he had the game. He reached the fourth round, which is a respectable result at a Grand Slam, and he handled multiple matches under unique emotional circumstances, which speaks to his mental resilience. And crucially, his early exit means he is now able to return home to his wife and newborn, a personal triumph that matters far more than any tennis result. Casper Ruud remains a top 15 player in the world, yet results at major tournaments can be inconsistent. In recent seasons, he has shown both flashes of brilliance and matches where form dips at crucial moments. His performance here reveals that while talent and baseline consistency remain his strengths, he may need to expand his tactical adaptability, especially against players who disrupt rhythm with aggression and net play. It's not just about shots played, it's about the ability to adapt tactics mid-match, vary pace, and find new solutions when opponents refuse to play Ruud's game. Casper Ruud's early exit from the 2026 Australian Open was not the result of a single mistake. It was the outcome of a tough tactical matchup against a powerful, confident opponent. A match swung by key points and momentum shifts, emotional distraction and life priorities weighing on focus. The pressures of a high-stakes Grand Slam environment. This loss doesn't define Ruud, but it does offer insight into what elite tennis now demands, not just skills, but adaptability, focus, and mental compartmentalization. For Ruud, the next steps will be about refining his game and perhaps returning to the major stage even stronger. But right now, family comes first, and that's something worth celebrating too.